Now, like integration, like in integration, if you are using 2x power 3 and you want to integrate, then 2 is constant taken outside, x cube dx. Now integration power will increase and that power will go to denominator, so it will be x power 4 by 2. This is the answer. We are not using constant of integration because that requires certain conditions which we are not going to follow in physics. Whenever necessary, we will use that also. Now you can see, if u and v are functions of x, then integration of u plus v dx will be u dx plus v dx. So that will be like x square plus 2x. I want to integrate. So this is will be x square dx plus 2 is taken as common constant, that is dx. Now here this is x cube by 3 plus 2 x square by 2, so the result is x cube by 3 plus x square. This is how you will solve when the two functions are in addition. Now this part is important, which I am going to do now. This is definite integration. Why I am saying it definite integration? Because whatever examples I have given you, you are getting the answer in terms of function, that is x, y or z or s or t. But here in definite integration, you are going to get a fixed value. So in definite integration, see, if the differentiation is f dash x, then if d by dx is given as f dash x, then integration will give fx. This is possible only this. When there must be, for integration, there must be a symbol and operator also. If you are using only symbol without operator, that will be obsolete. Now, see here in definite integration, we are putting some limit to the integration. I have told you this is the lower limit, this is the upper part. So I am taking lower as a and upper as b. If this is written in any integration sign, then f dash x dx on integration, or you can simply use, you will get this result a and b. And now on solving, put the first one, first we will put upper value, that is upper limit, so it is f b. In place of x you will put b, and then in place of x you will put lower limit, that is a, and in between you will have a minus sign. This is how you will solve this. See another example, this is just a general example. Here x power 3 is to be integrated with a limit of 1 to 2. So here you can see, first of all, integrate it just like normal. Power will be 6 power 4 by 4, and the lower limit is 1, upper limit is 2. Now put the upper limit in place of x, so it will become 2 power 4 by 4 and 1 power 4 by 4, and in between you will have a minus sign. So what is left? This is 16 by 4 minus 1 by 4. So you are getting answer as 15 by 4. Here you are not getting any answer in terms of variable. Here you are getting a constant value, a numerical value which is constant, a definite value. So it is known as definite integration. For definite integration, you must have limit, upper limit as well as lower limit. Now here you can see. Now you will tell what is the integration of dv. Integration of dv will be v. What is the integration of dw? That is w. What is the integration of ds? That is s. Now I am giving you one more example. This is an example. Come a derivation from motion in one dimension which is reduced in your syllabus. Now here you all know that acceleration is given by rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity, that is dv by dt. Now here you can write dv is equals to a into dt. All of you can write. Now I am applying, because dv is a small value, I have to make it large. So here see, at time t equals to 0, velocity will be initial velocity. At time t equals to t, velocity will be final velocity. So for here the operator is in terms of time, here the operator is in terms of velocity. Be careful, listen careful and understand it carefully. This is an important step for the concept. dv is for operator as velocity, dt is for operator as time. Here I am having limit. Lower limit is 0 for time, upper limit is t. Lower limit for velocity is u, upper limit is v. I am applying the integration sign. Now we have to write integrating the function, integrating this. So you will get dv is equals to a dt, and I am applying the integration sign. Now here you can see, if t is 0, what is the initial velocity? U. Why I am not writing? You cannot write like this, u and 0, because time is operator here. So here you have to use the limit of time 0, and here initial velocity u. But after time t, the final velocity becomes v. Now what is the integration of dv? dv will give v. And what is a? A is considered as constant. dt will give t with limit this. Now apply the limit. In place of v, upper limit is v and lower limit is u. So v minus u is equals to a, t minus 0. In place of this t, apply upper limit, then lower limit. So you are getting v minus u is equals to 80. This is first equation of motion. This is how you have to use the definite integration, by applying the limits. Practice more. And now I will give some example. You have to write the answer for the Google Form attendance. I will explain the derivation of kinetic energy and potential energy in the next class. So here the question for Google Form, question number 1, you have to write the answer. Integrate and write the answer. For Google Form. Question number 2. write the answer of this in your Google form for physics attendance. So I will explain. If you have any doubt, I will explain it again, and then I will go to kinetic energy and potential energy derivations and the chapters onwards. Thank you.